Yet I will exult in the Lord. I will rejoice in God, my salvation. Now, before that, you think, this is going to be good, because if we're rejoicing, it's got to be good stuff, right? Let's talk about that. Synergy Raw Kombucha, not a sponsor. Anyway, so, you get to the end and you're like, oh yeah, we're rejoicing. There's going to be good stuff. We're going to exalt God's name. We're going to praise him. But you read at the end of Habakkuk, and, you read before all this, and Habakkuk's saying, hey, God, why is this happening? God answers him. Why is this happening? God answers him again. He waits on it. Habakkuk prays. And then at the end of his prayer, he says this. Now, this is a whole different perspective. This is a whole different shift in your mindset. This is a rebellious mindset against all that humans think that should be praised. Okay, as a human, you're like, this is ridiculous. But when you're shifting your mind into the spiritual idea, if you're mind shifting yourself to God to renew your mind daily, this makes sense. If you're just going a human and flesh perspective, this does not make sense. But if you're godly, if you're pointing in the right direction spiritually, this makes sense. Listen. Though the fig tree should not blossom, and there be no fruit on the vines, though the yield of the olive should fail, and the fields produce no food, though the flock should be cut off from the fold, and there be no cattle in the stalls, yet I will exult in the Lord. I will rejoice in the God of my salvation. Now that's a whole mind shift. Because typically, as a human, when things go wrong, when things are not here, when things are not in our grasp, but when things are not happening our way, or things are going awry, we tend to do what? Complain. Throw a fit. Get angry. But this is a whole mind shift. If we trust in a holy and righteous God, if we know that he is right, that he holds us in his hands, that he is the author and perfecter of our faith, and he's the author of life, he has everything in his hands, then no matter what the situation is, we rejoice in God. There's always a reason and purpose and explanation. We might not know it until we die and see God and ask why that happened. We might see it in a few months. We might see it in a few years. We might see it right then and there. But our perspective has to change to say, look, we trust you, God. We're going to exalt and rejoice in you no matter what happens. No matter if we have food, no matter if we have persecution, no matter if we have no house, no matter if we have no clothes, no matter if we're in jail, no matter what's happening. Our human mind wants situational ethics or situational happiness. But in a godly mindset, we're always rejoicing that God has everything under control, no matter what's happening in this world. Because the spiritual world, the spiritual direction lasts forever. And I'd rather put my stock in my life and my hope and my dreams and my attitude in something that is always going to be there than something that's going to be taken away because it's a physical thing. So our whole mind, our whole life, when we give it to God, we give our desires, our life, our love, our situations, everything is to God. That is what it means to be a Christian, is sacrificially giving things to God. Because he is the foundation. He is the one that never moves. He is the one that loves us completely. And so no matter what happens on this earth, God is still God of the universe. He is still in control. I will still exalt him. I will still worship him. I will still have joy in the Lord. And I love this. Habakkuk is a great book. You should read it. It's a really, really good book. There's only 3 chapters. Read away. I love you. Jesus loves you too. Oh, my encouragement for you today is, no matter what the situation, still rejoice in God. Still have that joy that you first came to God. It's a great mindset. I love you. Jesus loves you. You have a great Friday. And I'll see you 9:30 in the morning on Sunday for Class 101 or 11 o'clock for services. Also, we do have our big yard sale tomorrow starting at 8 o'clock a.m. And I might not be there, one, because I have a wedding that I'm doing for a couple of my friends. So I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great day. Bye-bye.